Hello everyone, the purpose of this short video is a reminder that the first item related to your course project is due in Module 6. I know a lot of people put this off, so I'm going to post this short video in Module 5 as a reminder again so everyone does this. This needs to be turned in, just your course project, basically the topic of what you're going to be doing and the tools that you anticipate to use. Will be part of the submission, that single document submission for your homework for module number 6. Alright, so again, if we go back down to the requirements for the syllabus, back up here for module number 6, January 17th, the course project topic along with problems number 3 and problem number 6 from page 431. I also want to use this as a reminder to everybody to please be sure you do the correct problem numbers. I've had several students submit the incorrect problems, and if you submit them on the last due date and they're the incorrect problems, you'll get no credit at all. If you submit them a day or so early, it's very possible I will give you the opportunity to do the correct problems, but the due date won't change. So and that's based on my being able to look at the homework early and notice that you did the wrong problem. So please be really careful and do the correct problems. It's always the problems and not the discussion questions or the critical thinking items in the chapter. All right, so back up to what's due, what your project item is for number 6, so week number 6 I should say. Again, the project topic, each student in operations management situations will apply one of the operations tools discussed during the course, and should be more than one, actually one or more, and I prefer that you actually apply 2 in order to get more credit. In some cases you might be able to apply the concepts better to a hobby or personal situation. Now in some cases a few people might not be working, so you might have to use a data set or a situation from somebody else's work, or you might be able to use again a hobby, a volunteer situation, something like that. You need to be the judge of what you can apply. Suggestion would be to read ahead. So I've suggested this multiple times for people in the 3 weeks of break to be reading ahead and to be thinking about, as they're doing their reading, about what their project topic might be and what tools they might use. Now you are not whatever you choose this week number 6, that doesn't mean that it can't change in the weeks ahead before the final project is due, but basically means that you are working on this, because so many people put it off until the last moment and then they forget what we've covered in the chapter and the course, especially with 3 weeks off. It makes it more difficult for people to go back and remember. The 3 weeks gives you an opportunity to read ahead and to plan, but it also gives you the opportunity to easily forget what we've done so far. So again, I would hope that you have been thinking about this all along as you've been going through, and that you've read ahead in the book. Now, you can use some the other items besides the course, what's in the book, besides the chapters that we cover, but I really strongly suggest you limit it to what we're covering in the chapters, right? For example, I don't want you to use linear programming, because linear programming is something that's covered really in depth in quantitative research methods, right? I will look at what tools you are using, and I will make some suggestions when you turn in that homework for you, if you should maybe change that or you need to apply other course tools. I won't make any suggestions to which tools you should apply or what you should use for a project. You need to think about that yourself. I can't be the one to make those decisions for you. Again, you're deciding what the project topic is going to be, and you're deciding what tools will apply. I will just tell you if you need to change some of those, right? Projects might include an application of just-in-time inventory situations, quality control, MRP, ERP, project management, master scheduling, etc. A lot of people use, for example, a process blueprint. A lot of the quality tools that we talk about are easily applicable to a lot of situations, but you actually have to apply them to a real data set. So you can make some changes to the data set, for example, not changing actual numbers, but you can change the customer names if it's a situation where you can't share the information. You can change some other sensitive information on there, but the actual data that you're using really cannot change. right? Again, so you'll need to provide a backup documentation on what that data set is, right? Now, what you're not doing is you're not doing a research project. You're actually doing a project that involves applying the course tools. If what you do is research and just just giving me a research project, well, the best you're going to get is a C. Again, the best. Probably going to be lower than a C. The final project is due in unit number 11. And again, please look at the due date on that. It is going to be due, I believe, in Saturday of week number 6. If I go back to the course, the syllabus, it's due on Saturday, not later than Saturday night in week number 6. Again, if you turn it in late, unless you have a good reason, it's not going to be accepted. All right. I hope that's been helpful to everybody. And how much do you have to put down there? 1 or 2 paragraphs for module number 6 homework is fine. It needs to be part of that same document that you are using for your course submission. It can't be part of the comments. It can't be. If you put it in the comments, I will give you no credit for it and tell you that, and basically you'll get a much lower grade for the homework score. So it's got to be part of the homework document for module number 6. It needs to identify in a paragraph or 2 what the project topic is and what tools you envision that you're going to be able to apply. Maybe a mention of what the data set is, how you're going to get that. So please be thinking about that. All right. Thank you very much. And if you have some specific questions, I might be able to help you in an email. Again, I'm not going to be able to give you suggestions on what you can actually apply. I can only tell you things that may not work for you. All right. Thank you so much.